Hello! So today I will actually be vlogging everything that I'm going to make because tomorrow is my niece's birthday. So I got 2 orders of brownies and then I'm going to be making her like cupcakes. Her cake is unicorns, so it needs to be paired with cupcakes. So I volunteered to do the cupcake and also cinnamon rolls again. Let's go to the kitchen. You know, sometimes the longest process is just to get the butter at room temperature, measure everything in the scale. I don't have that much mise en place, but you know, I'm just gonna put them everywhere and like prepare them already and like measure everything. The rest of my ingredients are not here yet, but that's what I'll do. Right, so that 1 bar of chocolate is 250. Okay, now I'll have to trim that off. Oops. Sometimes I like using the scale because it's more accurate. But typically, we go for these ones too. So the type of brownies that I'm making are the Fudgy Brownies. Melted chocolate is done. That is the consistency of the batter that you want. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna put it in. So it's in here now. I've already preheated the oven to 180 degrees, so that was all good. Okay, so my brownie babes is now in the oven. We'll check back later once it's done. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. I really like the crusty like top right there. I'm letting it cool so I could do the next batch. So okay, so the next one is here. This is the second batch right there. I'm just gonna get it, and another batch is done. I like how it's like has a crunchy top, and this is more like the fudgy, you know, version of it. Okay, so the next one that I will prepare is the icing, basically. So I got my colors right there, piping bags for different icing, basically colors. So that is that. Okay, so I kind of want kind of like a stiff peak type of icing, basically. So far I got the white, the pink, and the blue. I still have to make purple and the green and yellow. You guys, I completed the color white, pink, blue, purple, green, and yellow. They're complete now. I'm finally just going to do the cream cheese frosting for the cinnamon roll s'more, and then I'm done. I am done for today. I also finished the cream cheese frosting as well, just for the cinnamon rolls. Okay, so these are the cupcake molders. Basically, they're unicorn as well. I finished my batter, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put them all in here. Okay, so the first batch of cupcake was kind of low-key a fail because I added too much batter, so it went over the rim. But I didn't want to trim it, so I just went with it because I don't want to waste it or throw it away. So I was just thinking of putting icing over it later. This batch that I made, I didn't make it go over the edge. They're just like the normal looking cupcakes, basically. Okay, so I've decided to use a 2D piping tip, and I'll first use the pink one that I made. Not really the decorator person. This is like the second time I just did it, but that's what I'm kind of going up for. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna try out other designs basically. Maybe I'm gonna put another color on the inside later. So this is the designs that I came up with. From here, I'm just winging it because I just try to be creative because little kiddos and of course adults will eat this. So my plan is pink and white colors because you can never go wrong with it, and it will complement my niece's unicorn cupcake. I also added sprinkles, and to be honest, I'm not a fan of a lot of sprinkles in cupcakes, but of course, since the kiddos love it and loves the sprinkles, so I added some. I actually find it hard to eat. It's probably the texture that I don't like, but in here I just came up with another design. It's kind of like an ice cream-ish inspired, basically. So I kept it really simple in this one, and of course I added sprinkles. And now in here, I decided to combine the rest of the colors of the icing that I have here to mimic the unicorn rainbow colors. I rolled it and then put that in a piping bag. So I was not able to film the process because I was racing against time here, but this is what they look like. And of course I added in the unicorn ears. I just used marshmallows for the ears. I trimmed it and everything. So that's what it looks like. This is actually my first time making these kind of cupcakes, so I know it kind of looks funny. And then I did not add any more sprinkles here. I just added the unicorn horn because I don't want to overwhelm the design. And of course you don't want this to be super sweet. Okay, so I have this batch right here that I didn't have to create ears for it basically, but that's just what it looks like now. So the dough is now ready. I actually had to let it rest for a while, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and knead it. Okay. Cinnamon like pita sponge.
Yeah.
Boink. Boink.
Tumbling. Squishy.
Squishies. The dough is flat now. That's all buttered up. Now I'm just going to get and put the cinnamon. That is done. Now I'm just going to go ahead and roll it. So we have our roll right here. I am just going to like cut it into 12 pieces and put them in the container. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. I'm just going to go ahead and let them proof again. Here they are. They're going to still expand, but I am letting them proof a little bit longer. But then once they're cooked, they're gonna take up the spaces anyway. So in here I didn't have time to film because guests were coming in, but this is what the cinnamon rolls look like. I did add the cream cheese frosting later. This is what the cupcakes look like beside the cake, and here's the up close like look of them now that they're placed in the cupcake holder. I had so much fun making these. And oh, by the way, the brownies, half of them were served and half of it was packaged like this to be given away as a giveaway. So yeah, that's it.